Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. I am Awesome Corn Possum. Thank you for coming back and joining me for this. Before we start, unpause and get started, let's take a look at the base and just see, make sure we have everything set up before we get started. We do want to go ahead and get the light set up in Fritz's poor prisoner cell here, so he's not so angry about it being in complete darkness, but we're working on that. I was given a very helpful tip to check on the size of my my dumping stockpile because it's getting increasingly full all the time, so let's just go ahead and do that now. So just increase. I kind of was avoiding this whole area because I don't want to make I don't want it to impede our future mining operations up here, but this doesn't seem like it'll be such a big deal. So that's getting done. I also want to check on this just regular stockpile over here in the freezer. Make sure, they've been putting stuff in it, but it's priority normal. Let's make it preferred, just in case there's any confusion about where to put perishable items. They'll put it here in the freezer. We'll want to start putting flooring down everywhere else as well, but it's kind of secondary. We need to start chopping some wood, but we've got the order set up over here, so that'll happen eventually. Eventually we'll also want to replace some of these just manual, like the hand tailor bench. We can replace that probably with an electric bench now that we have electricity. But let's get it started, see what happens with this next day. A friendly AI from your past named Charlin Whitestone has sent you a message. He reveals that he has a starship hidden on this planet, and he sends you its world coordinates. The starship is currently in deep hibernation mode. You'll have to start it up when you arrive, and then defend it from raiders trying to steal it until the startup sequence completes. If you can get the ship off the ground, he will take you off this RimWorld to the stars. This is a new event. I haven't seen this one before. Where? Landed ship. Well, he landed right in the... Let's pause that. Didn't realize the time was still going. Landed it right on what looks like a road, so that's not a very good hiding spot for a landed ship. Where are we? I forgot where we are. Oh, this is us. The icon that's different from everything else, of course. That's a long freaking way, and I've never done a caravan before, so what does that even entail? Right mouse button to add waypoints. $22.5 days? Yeah, I don't think we have the ability to sustain ourselves for 22 days just out in the wild. So I'm sorry, friendly AI, we just can't deal with that right now. What do we have? A starvation. Otis is... You shouldn't be starving, Otis. Malnourished. What's your problem? We've got plenty of food. Is it because you were spending all your time doctoring fits that you weren't eating? See? No more starvation. Are you trying to chat with him while he's just laying in bed? I guess that's nice. You are supposed to be... Oh, so we reduced his resistance. Made it a little easier to recruit him. And now we're getting the lamp set up so he won't hate life in the dark room. How's his health looking? Well, everything's still bandaged up. Severe pain, though. Alright, let's stop focusing on him and see what else is going on. So we're cooking. And Denver's doing the only thing Denver ever does, is research. Let's make Fitz's room a little more appealing to him. We'll do this before we do it in anyone else's room. Plant pot, that's what I was looking for. So let's throw him a nice plant pot. Use some more wood we don't have. This was going to be my hospital room, and it might still be because it's so large. I was saying this could be, if Fitz joins us, this could be his room, but maybe we'll put him down here. I'm honestly not sure yet. But we finished plate armor. That's great. Gives a little more protection if we build some of that, but we do have to actually craft it. Let's see, what do we want to go to next? Blades, a bow, tree sowing. What's tree sowing is? It's just plant trees. Let's go for machining. I'm tempted for carpet making. We can put down some carpets on our floor, but we don't have wooden floors yet. And tree sowing is tempting, that we could make our own trees to cut down for lumber, but we're in a forest biome, so we can probably find trees just, hanging around. So yeah, let's go with machining. So we're picking the potatoes. Corn's still quite a while to go. Heel root is good. This ambrosia is taking its time. And cotton is still taking a while. Hopefully this will help us with our food situation. What did you bring back? Oh, the club that Fitz brought with him. Good dog. I've got a lynx hanging up out near us. Oh, we don't have wood for the stove. How much does it cost us to get a electric stove? $80 steel and 2 components. We've got 182 steel. I'm sitting up here in the top left corner. So we might just do that. Just stop wasting wood, shoving it in the stove. So let's deconstruct this. We don't need this anymore. We could uninstall it and keep it for installing somewhere else, but I don't think we're going to need a second stove. Okay, extending out this little area here. Otis bringing in some wood. Not very much wood though, huh? Okay, so they deconstructed the stove. Let's build another stove. Spin it around and put it back into place. Hamster is over here playing chess by herself. I guess you can do that. Wouldn't be my first choice though. Let's check on Fitz while everyone's sleeping. Things are still bandaged. I mean, they must have did a pretty good job of bandaging up here, considering that there was no light on in this room when they brought him in. So they were doing heart surgery in the dark. So Otis, I think you should be commended for that. That's pretty good. Do we not have we've got, so what I'm looking at is we've got 5 medicines, 24 medicines. We've only got medicine, the category medicine, not and he is, as a prisoner, we're only allowing him herbal medicine or worse. We're not allowing him our good medicines. So let's actually bump that up. Maybe they'll treat him a little with, with some more high-tech stuff. Need a meal source. I know, I'm trying to build it. I know, need meal source. I got it. We're working on it, game. And also low medicine, but we've kind of got that under control. Maybe, hopefully, as long as we're growing enough of them. Let's check his needs. Intense pain, slept in the cold, chilly. It is rather chilly in there, but there's not much we could do about it. I don't want to run a heater just for this room. Chopping some trees, mining some steel up here. Still thinking about this room. Do I want to put Fitz in here and make this the hospital room? We would need another bed. Hello, Mega Sloth. Why are you here? And can we train you? Can't see if you're good for anything. Well, maybe I can here. You have advanced trainability, so I can get you to do things like Fiona. But you're pretty wild. You eat vegetables, so I don't have to feed you meat. Can we tame you? 10% chance to get attacked. We'll try it. We'll roll the dice. Where did you even come from? There's not been any mega sloths on this map. You just want to come hang out and eat our potatoes or what? No, don't leave. Come back. Otis, get him. Make this our new team colony mega sloth. Yes. Join us, mega sloth. Come back. Come back and please don't attack us. Feed him the potatoes. He wants those potatoes. Otis gave the Megasloth a first command. The Megasloth refused. Tame failed. I only had a 2% chance of that. Otis approached the Megasloth while whispering to himself about masculinity. That's your problem, Otis. That's why he didn't join us. Is he leaving? Like, is this a one time he's just gonna wander off? I think he is. I think it's just passing through. Bye, Megasloth. Come back. Hey, our floors are almost done. Excuse me? I just heard something squeal? Was it this squirrel? No? Was it you? Is our dog off somewhere eating small rodents? No, I have no idea what that was. What have you dragged in here? Some blocks. You found some slate blocks and you brought them to us. Okay. Okay, but one thing that I saw while I was painting the map earlier, this little edge of this block, which indicates that this is an open space. This is a void. And how big is it? And this kind of shows the same too, that there's like a little crack here, which intrigues me and also scares the bejesus out of me, because I do not want these jokers right next to my base, these mega spiders, because they will murder us, and don't want to get murdered yet. This game will probably end in all of our people being murdered, but not so soon, please. And also this, we can see a tree poking out from here, so there's a space in here which could be very beneficial to us because it would be easily defendable because it's inside the mountain. But what else is in here? I want to dig it out, but I also want to completely avoid digging it out and just pretend it doesn't exist. Hey, we're making a coat. We're finally getting around to that. We finally... Okay, so we need... Unfortunately, we need floors like everywhere. So we're going to need even more wood. And we don't have that much wood. Okay, so closest spot from wood. There's a lot of trees over here. Let's just chop a big order. Chop lots of wood. Thank you. How is Fitz doing? I really feel like we're zooming along here, like we've got time going at super speed, and I must be missing something. There's got to be something that, like, 20 minutes from now, I'll be like, oh crap, why didn't I set this up like half an hour ago? And let's check out the resistance remaining is fairly low now. We've been whittling them down. How's your health? Doing alright? You're in just medium pain now, not severe pain anymore. That's good. We're actually treating you with medicine. What do I need to do? Like I said, I really think they were missing something. We just need warm clothes, though. So, we made one jacket, right? Did someone already put it on? Is somebody wearing our jacket that we made? Or did we not finish it? We didn't finish it. Since we need the warm clothes, it's getting chilly at night. We saw that. We should go hunt something that will give us... Oh, what do we have out here? Some steel that I did not realize was there. What kind of leathers do we have? Plain leather, light leather, bird skin. I mean, I'm looking at you, Caribou, because you've got all the leather. Male, female, female, male. An older female. Let's hunt you. And then we'll be running really low on caribou. I don't want to wipe them all out. Could be bad for us in the long run when we really need them. But there's not a lot of large game. Not a lot of game of any type, really. Excuse me? Where have you been? Hauling steel. Okay, thank you. Wow, we've really put down those floors fast. I feel like I just set those up. So, yeah, let's make this a hospital room. So this is a medical room, and we'll make this a tiny bedroom that poor Fitz will have to deal with if we successfully get him to join us. So a lamp, bed, and we'll put some plants in everyone's room and make them happy. I think we'll probably want to make this less generalized. We'll probably want to make individual rooms for a lot of these things. But for now, I'm just gonna do what we have to do. Still plenty of trees left to be harvested, so don't have to add another order for that just yet. What's going on, Fitz? Oh, so you've got a lot of your... Hey, you're up and walking around! Way to go. It was good timing for us. I know, you're just wandering. See, what do you got? You got asthma still. Can't do anything about that just yet. Stab, scar on your right leg. Don't know if... I think you might have already came with that. Slows down time and just peer in on their conversation as they phase through each other. That's the perfect way to get someone to join you. You just walk right through their body like some kind of ghost. Otis promised plenty to Fitz and asked him to join. Otis offered a chance. Otis told Fitz about joining, so you're just kind of working him down, but he must have declined. See, he's considering us friends, though, so we're making inroads in here. We're hostile to each other, but we're also friends, so I think we'll get him pretty soon. And then he's great at shooting. He's good at a lot of things, and we'll be able to really use him. But what are his traits? So, slothful. He'll move slowly and rarely stays focused on task. Sickly. And ascetic. So he likes living in a bad bedroom. So he wants to live in a plain area, and that's great because that's exactly what we'll set up for you. We set up this lamp, but no power to it. So let's just extend the power, and these need to be ventilated as well. So we got structure, no, temperature. Keep forgetting that temperature tab is down there. So see, I'm tempted to do this because this is how these priorities are how the game thinks we should do, but there's also a way to set like these manual priorities so we can force them to do certain things. Like Denver versus Otis, we could say, Denver, you're a better warden, so you should do this priority higher before Otis does. So, but maybe that's too much to think about right now. Let's just get the stuff completed. We don't need to worry about like efficiency right now. We just want to get it done. And also sweep up around here. Minor break risk. Otis, what is your problem? Jealous of hamster's bedroom. Please quit it. Just quit it. Ate raw food. Do we not have... We don't have any meals. I'm an idiot. We built the stove, but we didn't do any bills to make food. You remember when I said there's something that we needed to think about like half an hour ago? That might have been it. So what are your other problems, Otis? Rebuffed by hamster. Well, just get over it. Slept in the cold. That's right, because we've got this heating. We don't have or we've got this cooling down. We don't have a heater. So let's get a heater. Can we just swap? I feel like this is a bad idea. But whatever, we're doing it. We can change the plants here, but I don't really think it matters. Just something to brighten up their bedrooms here. Let's go and fits. Some minor pain and some ratty apparel. We could make that, try to make that better. We could try to give you some different clothes, but whatever. Eventually you'll join us, and then you can just go get clothes yourself. I'm I'm gonna hope I didn't make a mistake by setting this to fine meals, because you have the option of simple meals, fine meals, and I think lavish meals. Yes, lavish meals. So they use different amounts of ingredients, and hopefully we're not screwing ourselves by making these impressive meals but making fewer of them, when eventually we'll just need quantity over quality, and we're doing quality over quantity right now. Alright, I'm slowing it down for you, Otis. You can do it. You can get Fitz to join us. Fiona! I'm sorry. No, I'm pausing. Fiona! Why are you sleeping over here? I need to remove that sleeping spot and maybe make you a real bed when we have time. I'm sorry, didn't realize that we still had the sleeping spot and you would still use it. Otis. You're reducing his resistance. Okay, but that's it. I was really hoping you'd do something for me, buddy. There, you're gone, so we can... It's considered a barn, because the only thing is a sleeping spot. Let's deconstruct that sleeping spot. We don't need that anymore. Oh, and let's make sure that our coolers and our heaters aren't working against each other. So target temperature 70, target temperature 70. Okay, good. So we don't have one that's trying to make it real cold and one that's trying to make it real hot at the same time and be counterproductive. It's currently 52. Is it actually heating? Sorry, cat-related microphone problems again, as the cat reached out to attack the microphone rather than jumping on the desk this time. Yay! Another research. Way to go, Denver. You're good for something, at least. What do we want now? Gunsmithing. Long blades. Maybe this. Maybe we jumped a little ahead, because our one person is just using. Oh, what was that? What happened? They're getting married. Denver proposed marriage to Hamster. Hamster agreed, and the two are now engaged. At some point in the coming days or quadrums, they will have their marriage ceremony and invite all the colonists. Consider placing a marriage spot if you want to control where the ceremony occurs. I don't really care. Get married wherever you want, crazy kids. So this place is looking a little ratty. We only have 2 people to clean. And they're so busy doing all these other things like construction and mining and plant cutting. We could probably dedicate someone to cleaning and make this easier on ourselves, but maybe when Fitz ever gets around to joining us, You're gonna do it, Denver. Is this your time to shine? Will you actually do something that's not... Oh, we weren't going to recruit him yet. We had to lower his resistance. So we had no chance to recruit him until now. But way to go, Denver. You did something. Fitz, you can do it. You can join us. Come and join us. Make him do it, Otis. Don't mutter about masculinity or whatever you're doing to the sloth. Yay! Finally! Woo! Otis asked Fitz to join. Fitz has accepted and joined Otis's community. Way to go, Otis. You're awesome. Now what are you doing? You're going to get some pants because you're wearing some pretty tattered up stuff. Alright. Put on your clothes. This will be your bed. Is that Fitz? Oh, Fitz, by the way, you were good at shooting? Shooting. Grab this gun for me. So, what are you good at working at? Fitz, let's just check that out here. Good at being a doctor. Well, pretty good. Not our best doctor, but still have some skill in it. Great at talking, so you'll be able to trade. You'll be able to recruit other prisoners. Handling, so you can tame animals. Not so good at cooking. You're another hunter though, so that's great. You're all decent at constructing. And you can clean and haul, so it's really something we need some cleaning done. But I was going to call it done when Fitz joined us, but since the in-game day is not quite over, we'll just wait for that then. Hey Fitz, really pulling your weight around here, getting around with the broom immediately. You know, we cut your heart, we almost killed you, but we made you see us as friends, and now you're sweeping up. What a great chap. Did we miss a floor right here? I'll get to that in a second. Wooden floor, please. Cold snap. Cold snaps can quickly kill by hypothermia. Be sure to build a heated space to survive. Wear appropriate apparel. Try to harvest crops before they freeze and die. Lovely, because we've got a lot of crops here. And not a lot of jackets. The game's been warning us we need warm clothes, and I think it's finally decided we weren't listening. Fitz, you're just gonna sweep up outside? I don't know if that's the best use of your time, but, you know, appreciate it though. I'll have to keep an eye on the temperature, and then maybe, like it said, try to harvest these plants early if we have to. And I am conscious that we keep researching things to build and we're not building them, so I haven't forgotten about it. Low food. Only 3 days worth of food. Why are we so bad at food? Is it because I did exactly what I said and said to make fine meals and not simple meals. I love how we predict our downfall so many times in this episode. Oh, what was that? A freak localized flash storm is striking a small area with lightning. This can cause massive fires. Oh, crap. This game really hates us right now. These fires could really do a number on us. We might, if it rains and starts putting these things out, great. Let's check on our zones. Let's make this our home zone because the ambrosia's here, and that's important. Because if fire enters Fitz, you really don't have to be out here in the thunderstorm sweeping up rocks. Please. If fire starts to get in this area, our people will run and put it out, but only if it's in what's considered the home zone. Not a big fan of this right now. Yep, someone go put that out, please. Please, someone. Okay, it's over. So as long as the fires don't spread, which they are, please, someone, fires. Yeah, they're just gonna keep. This is gonna keep spreading, and then we're gonna keep beating it back, and then it's gonna keep spreading. So this is now our home area. No, don't sleep. Wake up, you dummies. Put out the fire before your house burns down while you're sleeping. Potato plants have died. Corn plants have died. It's only 12 degrees outside. Guys. I don't think you're sleeping tonight, guys. Harvest my plants. No sleeping. You are sleeping. No. Who's plant cut? Hamster. Otis. Hamster. Please. Otis. Get these expensive ambrosia bushes. No sleeping. I'm not going to be able to force you to do it because you're just going to go back to sleep every time. And I don't want to micromanage you and make you keep going back and forth. Well, I guess that's what we're calling this episode then. It's gotten a little long and I've got to go back and do some editing that's going to take a while. Thank you, Kat. By now you'll have seen the text on screen that I've added in post-production, and you'll know what that's all about. Thanks again for joining us on this episode of RimWorld. We had some great updates. We got Fitz, that's awesome. He started to do some great work. The game really wanted to set us back by throwing us a cold snap that's going to kill our plants when we're already at low food, and we already need warm clothes. So this game really just watches your setup and sees where your deficiencies are, and it will bite you. It's been warning us, and we haven't been prioritizing it, and now it's come back to bite us. Alright, thanks again for watching. Hope to see you in the next video.